What's going on, everybody? Official word here again. I'm taking you into Legends with my Fireball Rocket Balloons army that is going to be very strong right now, but also once the Eternal Tome up nerf or rework is incoming. Yesterday I put out that guide on how to use it, so today I'm going to take it into Legend League as just the proof that it is strong and kind of a little bit more of how to use it. Defense has been going well today. I've had a 1 star and then 2 other defenses through my first 5. So definitely could be a big day if I can lock in on offense. So that's going to be the goal today. And yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right on into the first one. So a really good base here, or like for me, hitting the Rage Tower obviously would be the nice Fireball. First thing I do is check for that Flame Flinger value. I will be sending one up here to get the Ricochet Cannon and Gear Tower. I just got to determine where to come in with my Warden. I think I think that Rage Tower at the bottom would still get that, but I don't really want to risk it. So I'm going to be going for the one up top. Actually, the Mortar is just harder to get, so I'll be going from below. Sniping this Mortar so I can get my Flame Flinger in here. That should be out of the range. Nice. Just checking for any Tesla. Okay, Warden's coming in right here. I like charging these corners because if you can take out a corner, usually you can invis the one side and invis the other side pretty easily, and then boom, there you go. You're shooting your Fireball straight to where you want. With only 3 invisibilities, you need to make sure you have enough spells for it. So yeah, we're walking on in here pretty nicely. I'm going to Rage my Warden because Ricochet Cannon and Expo is too much. And the Rage should carry into the Expo and Queen here, which is beautiful because I would need one there anyway. Warden, I didn't pay attention to when I dropped him, but he should be expiring soon. I'm going to try and snipe down this bomb tower to avoid invising just the one building. When this goes down, though, I have a nice invis set up right here with 1, 2, 3. Goes and hits the Rage Tower super smoothly. Beautiful Fireball. I'm gonna even just check for any Tesla or something that may be sneaking in there. Okay, now that that's looking pretty good, I would want my Warden to go down here. Let's see if I can pull him. Not happening, so I just really don't want him to go up top here. Nice. The 2 baby dragons get the pull as well. Sometimes I have to do that like this, right? There's a building right here, and if I put my balloons too far to the top, they're just going to go to that gear tower. So the only way to pull them down here was to use the double baby dragon. Doesn't mean you don't have them for funneling, which yeah can suck, but you got to do what you got to do to get your, Warden where you want and keep him out of that trouble. I'll take a peek at him. He will need a rage in a second, so I'm just gonna keep a little bit of an eye on him, but I can look away also for a second. I'll rage him on when he gets to that expo. Yeah, I guess he's sustaining expo, then the Archer Tower, which is perfect for me. Pop the King ability right here just to open everything up. Just one balloon to make sure he can get through that really easily. Queen's not in the rage yet. I'm going to pop the 2 Druids because her ability is about to go off since when the King goes to Phoenix, everything switches to her. I will rage her and not the Druids because she'll kill everything quickly and then the Druids will be in. Yep, perfect. If I just rage the Druids, she would have ran out of that pretty quickly. So this one's looking just really crushed right here. Going to freeze even just to make sure that, yeah, my queens can get maximum value. But this one's going to swag the Royal Champion. Let's just finish it up. Hopping on into our second attack here. Another good base for me to Fireball. I would like hitting a scatter shot if I could. Let's see what else I get offered. So I think there's some value here to get, if I can get it. I think I'm going to try and keep my Flame Flinger a little bit off of this Archer Tower, but it's got to be pretty far. So it's kind of got to be right there. I'll take down the Mortar. I already had planned to come in from here because, yes, I want to get the scatter shot. It won't get me the clan castle, but I think there's more value getting that core, that Invis core, than getting just the clan castle there. So my Flame Flinger, I'm just hoping kind of walks down. I think I funneled it enough, but it might not, so I'll have to pay attention so he doesn't. What I'm going to do is send in like some rocket balloons to try and continue tanking it. 3 are going to be coming in, 4 even. 5. Oh man, I wanted to drop them on it because they would have killed it right there. So I'll let him hit it. Finish it, the flinger, nice. Looking at a triple invis right here. Oh man, another Tesla pops up. I'm spending all my rocket balloons, but that's what they're here for, right? Oh man, another Tesla pops up. All right, every single rocket balloon has been invested. Gonna wait for that to go. Triple invis right here, right into the core, super smooth. I think I only should have used one quake right there. That might have been a little bit of a mistake by me. No rocket balloons is a little tough, but I did, like, you just got to set up your fireball. They're here to set up your fireball and to help out your heroes, so use them. Thought my warden was going in right there. I want to save the poison since I'm going in after the clan castle. It's still up. But I do got to start my Sui in a second here, so I'll start them. Maybe I should have just started my queen since it would have made sure, like, I pushed around that no problem. My only problem here is going to be that my king is trying to get popped early. I don't want him to, though. Oh, man, he really runs around. If I can funnel him back in, though, that'll still be good. As long as if he can hit his ability kind of by that wizard tower, it'll open, I think, my queen up to the town hall. There we go. There goes out the classic clan castle. Warden's on the town hall. I'll rage him. I still have 2 more rages, so... Oh, nice. That's a really good mega mine for him, or whatever. But yeah, we're going to finish this one up with the help of the Royal Champion. So yeah. Alright, well, turns out I didn't need the Royal Champion in that one. This base is a little interesting because the core isn't really where all of the value is. But if I want to get the clan castle, I need to fireball it. I don't think I do. I think I'll be charging from 12 to try and clear these defenses and stuff, and then fireball right onto the rage tower. That'd be a really good value. I'm just also checking to see if there's a flame flinger option. I'm not really seeing one, and I don't want to try and force it, so I'm not going to use one. This is a tougher fireball, like to try and get in through the archer tower in multi-gear, and you either got to rage or freeze the multi-gear. So if this was something I needed to rage against anyway, like a monolith, let's say, because a freeze wouldn't have cut it, because I would have had to freeze again onto this gear tower, I would have done it. But because you see right here, right, one spell gets away with it, and then he'll sustain this single-handedly as well. That's why I choose to use the freeze. But if I would have needed to freeze a second time or something, I would have just raged initially against that first defense. So just a little thought right there into what I'm doing. Jelly's going to pop at 25 right here, right on the wizard tower. Nice. I'm going to try and take down the mortar, because I think if I take down the mortar, I'm not going to need to invis the wizard tower. But I'm going to take it down just to be safe, because I got a little bit of time here as he's on the hero hall. Here's a smooth double invis. He goes in right there. It just sets up a really nice funnel. I get to be behind this fire spitter if I pull my warden to the left. Wow. I thought I only needed one on the scatter shot. I whiffed it right there by just not taking it down. But the good news about this is that since I'm staying away from the clan castle by going this way, like that's something I want to do anyway. So that is nice. I think he should go out to the gold mine and not into all that defenses, but let's see. I hope he goes out. Oh man. Alright, so my warden's charging the clan castle here. He is, though, between, the furnaces once again, and he's fighting it at a decent time, so I'll let him do it. I kind of have to, but I should be okay with it. It might invest a lot of my spells right here, because I might have to continue raging him, but it is what it is. So heroes are moving in nicely right here. I'm going to rage up. I might have to hit my warden with another one. Just paying attention right here. King abilities popping. I think I'm going to not rage my warden because I will have an invis. Why are my druids going out there for a wizard? That's really weird. I don't understand that. Freeze right here onto the builders, the monolith, just kind of everything that's right there. I think my Royal Champion's definitely going to be having to come in around 3 o'clock. I don't know if I should have raged my queens, but I just thought if I rage her in this compartment, she'll get a lot of value. Yeah, with some RC down here. This one's not looking that good, to be honest. Kind of started with just messing up that fireball value. But yeah, this one I think is going to get me in the end. I don't think I'm going to triple this one, which is little unfortunate. Definitely a couple mistakes I made though, not really like just one thing. I didn't yeah, get the best of a lot of things on this one, so that's on me. Um, but yeah, let's bounce back into the next one right here. So that one was on me. Let's go lock in again. Ground expos are all around except for the bottom here. But I don't want to flame flinger just there, so I'm gonna try and charge. You either charge the top side into the sweepers or the bottom side into the fire spitters, but I like the top side because you get the clan castle here, and getting that down is always nice. Yeah, just got an invis right here because my warden is in a lot of trouble when he goes into here. I didn't get the expos by splitting the quakes, which is something I should have done right there. Just sending one to each side. Somehow the furnace skipped by, so I'm still going to have to poison it. That's a little annoying because I would have liked to save it since I fireballed it anyway. But yeah, my warden's doing all right here. Pulled both poison towers with that headhunter. That's really nice value. Well, yeah, warden does okay here. My healers don't get hit by the furnaces, so we're fine. Checking for anything inside the base. Looks like found one. Invis right here because yeah, my warden's taking a lot of damage. Okay, he's kind of going to be chilling for a bit, taking his sweet old time. I think I want to speed him up though. I want to pull him this way because I want to get that poison tower down before it comes back. So 4 balloons will really pull him into kind of this section of the base. I wanted to wait to see where he went just because I don't want to waste trying to pull him some direction if he's going to take out that storage and stuff and work left anyway. I don't think he will though. Yeah, I just really don't want the poison tower to jump onto my healers, so he takes it down. That's nice. But I think he should stay around right here. Yeah, I don't feel like there's no way he goes back to the left. We're already starting on the left here, so hopefully he doesn't, because that would be really bad for me. Nice, he's going right. This setup's looking a lot stronger. I got, yeah, my heroes moving to the side. Just got to keep my eye on my warden because he's in a lot of trouble right here. We keep him alive, which is nice. We're slowly moving in. Warden does got to go through some more as well, so using the rage on my heroes. I'm going to try not to just because my warden might need it. I have a freeze, but that's still a decent section he's going through. So we're going to see what they can do kind of without the rage. They don't always need it. So I'm going to rage my warden right here already. Oh, that was close, but I thought I could get away with no freeze, and I did. Yeah, I might need to use my RC at 6 or something, but this one does look smashed, so let's just clean it up. All right, right into this next guy here. Yeah, lovely fireball. I think I want to hit the fire spitter. If I get the scatter shot down here, no, I don't think I'll get. I think I will get the fire spitter actually. Yeah, I want to charge and try and hit the scatter shot. Do I have any value? Because I see the ground and air exposed, but I don't really see it. So I'm gonna just come in right here with my warden. His plan, I sent him a little bit far to the right here because I want him to go to that archer tower. He might still go to this wizard tower, to be honest, but I was trying my best to get him over to the right there. He'll go into the wizard tower though. Oh no, he doesn't. Nice. I'm gonna rage my warden here just because I was a little too slow with. I thought maybe he'd be jumping to the ricochet cannon. But this rage isn't bad because yeah, as he goes into the next defense, I could have used it because I didn't want to be sending rocket balloons in there. He's about to expire right here. I don't know if the monolith's on him because it was targeting something else. If it is on him, though, that's not great. Yeah, just going to send out quickly the double right here, right through this core. So we take down everything right there. Nice invis. We don't get the clan castle, but that kind of, I already had seen that happening. Um, See if I can pull my warden away to this left. Nice, that's beautiful, because that'll tank the monolith enough to get it down. And then you were rolling left, because I got to stay away from this clan castle. I didn't pull it, and didn't fireball it, I mean. Yeah, so I don't want my warden to deal with it. He's kind of chilling on this left side, though. Yep, going to get my siege barracks down. Got a wall break in for my king. Got the Valk working on this outside building. I feel like I don't usually funnel my king well enough, so this is very, very strong setup. I won't need to rage because the ground and air axe bow won't hit at the same time as the ricochet right here. I'm going to poison. I think it's a double furnace right there. I just see a bunch of headhunters as well, though. Kind of hard to see what's going on exactly, but I think this is a very strong setup. I'm going to pop the king ability right here, really, to open everything up for my queen. She's the real damage dealer. Once again, the druids are going off because it's kind of tough, I think, with the siege barracks right there. It just so naturally jumps to the troops right there, so that'll happen. My warden's not going to need the rage, so as long as my queen does turn in, I will use this on her. Yep, she will, so I'll turn on her here, healing up, kind of raging the unicorn, and this druid, he's gone now. But yeah, this one's going to be a swag RC, so let's just clean it up. I think this is my 5th attack. I think I have 3 more, including this one. So, obviously, I think I want to hit the ricochet cannon because that would get like the scatters as well, but also get the clan castle. It's a far quake. I don't know if I'd be able to hit that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to hit that, but I'll try. The flame flinger is looking like there could be some value on this right side. I want to charge the royal champion though, so I'll make it the left. But yeah, if I take down, just looking at the expo ranges, I'll put it my flame flinger directly between it. But yeah, if I can take down this mortar, it would set me up kind of nicely to go get that ricochet cannon and archer tower multi-target, which would be a good value. Start my warden a little bit lower here because I kind of want to go down to this archer tower rather than up to the wizard tower after we take down the ricochet cannon. But let's see what happens. Trying not to use any spells here because there's no heal like builders on that, so it's staying weak. Got a headhunter. I'm well timed that, so I'm not gonna need a spell either. So this charge is looking well so far. Just peeking over. The flame flinger is doing okay. Skellies, please don't pull me in. Oh, they did. I guess maybe he naturally. Yeah, he was going to bomb tower anyway. Interesting. Jelly's about to pop. I don't want to rage this. I think I'm just going to go for the smooth double invis. Right into the core right here. Because I don't think I could have spanned the scatter shots and clan castle. That would have been just really tough. I don't like, I'm going to have to fight the clan castle going down, but I just really don't want my warden to get into the rage tower. There's too much defense. He was in between the clan castle and the healers once again, which is something that, that's okay to me because if it's the furnaces, they won't go after him, or go after my healers, which is the problem. So I'm willing to do that. Gonna get the wall break right here. Nice. Hope my king doesn't go outside. Nice, he didn't. Okay, we're looking good here. I'll send in a couple balloons just to really help out, kind of tanking that. But this one looks absolutely smashed. Let's just wrap it up. Not gonna lie, I am in disbelief that failed. Yeah, maybe I could have done something better with my queen there because she didn't really get as much value as I thought, but I can't believe that failed. Um, But what I'm going to do on this base is charging the minion prince can be really tough, so I want to fireball that monolith, which doesn't get an exceptional value, but it does get the clan castle and sets up a nice funnel for my warden to go down. So you got to move on from mistakes like that. Having 2 today is not ideal, but we got to finish out and like keep it at 2 since they've already happened. Warden's walking down. I'd much rather headhunter the king right than the minion prince, so that's why I'm going in on this side. I'm going to double invis quickly. I know this could be tough with the fact that he'll jelly and dive, but I had the time since he was fighting the king. Get off the nice fireball. Don't have to risk, the jelly popping and pulling the CC, stuff like that. So this is where we finish. I don't think my warden, I think he'll take the storage and keep low. Yes, nice, perfect. I'm going to send on the wizard tower because I don't want it to take it down. I just want to check for traps. I'm going to have to rage as I get into this queen because that's a pretty hefty compartment right here. So we'll see what happens. There we go. There's my rage on my warden. He should 2-shot this queen, I guess. Wow. I'm going to see if I can pull this poison tower. Oh, those missed. They don't get it. I wanted to hit the air defense. Guess I got to take that down first to get there. There we go. Get the nice poison tower trigger. Don't want to put my ice golem yet because I don't want it to pop right here. It's not worth it to me. I'll rather sack the king HP. Want to get into that air defense. See what we can do right here. I'm really missing my rocket balloons though. I'm trying to funnel out this side. In comes the ice golem now. Wall break. First one's going to make it right here. Oh, that wall break wasn't great. That wall break was great. Okay, I'll rage up as my queen's going to step up to that wall, and then she's going to move past it because of where that is. Yeah, this is just looking fantastic once again. But I can't let this fail out as the last one did. My queen's not going to get the town hall, though, which does make this a little bit of a weaker setup. I got to invis the warden right there at the bottom. Got to keep an eye on him for that reason. Should have paid more attention that there was singles. But yeah, my RC is going to come in and wrap this one up. He should take that down. Nice. Not needing it. I saw what the charge was on it and how much damage he was doing and noticed he would be fine. But yeah, we're going to wrap this one up at least with a triple, so that's nice. All right, final hit of the day. This is for 293. Not a great day on offense, but let's just get it. Make sure we hit that. Ground bows are everywhere. Don't really see a flame flinger. Yeah, I want a fireball. I think that scatter would be nice. I don't know how to get in there though, because it does set up a nice funnel for me. Yeah. I'm going to charge this corner because it's into the king, which is just a lot better than the minion prince. I think I can get away with no spells by just using that rocket balloon to weaken the archer tower because the expo doesn't do a lot on its own. Warden's going to keep walking here. I'm going to, I think, direct right here. I think that'll hit the ricochet, and that'll actually set up a bigger funnel than what I was going to get. So I like that a lot. He might go up here. I would have wished he went down, but he's still in jelly, so I can't pull him. He's going to pop in 2 seconds here at 25, which will be nice because now I can pull him down to the bomb tower. And the poison tower's already been triggered down there, so that's nice. So I'm pulling my warden way down. Going to just hit the baby dragon up top here to try and funnel, make sure he stays down there, but he really walked down. So yeah, we're good. Already triggered poison tower. If you go into that archer tower, I've done this before. You get both fire spitters eventually on you, and just taking the side is exactly what you should do. I mean, it's textbook what you should do with fireball, rocket balloons. Warden one side, king and queen the other. So let's just do that actually. So yeah, the wall break succeeds there. There's a lot of Teslas and it just popped it instantly. I'm gonna work on funneling that out a little bit for me. I think the king's going to get in here. I think sometimes I've been failing because I've really just been swagging my freezes because they're clan castle troops, and so I want to keep them instead of needing to request for them, but I need them also for the triples. So I should just be using them a little bit better, I think, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Here I sent the druids a little bit earlier than normal because they've been going off to my clan castle troops, so I wanted to make sure I hit the queen with them, so well before the super minions came out. But because this one's looking really strong, I do have so many invises. Just make sure my warden won't die here. I'm gonna actually keep my queens alive, and then yeah, this is the one right where I just got to use the spells. Oh, queen walks out. It's not ideal, but I do have the royal champion who's gonna come in, clean up the town hall, and should clear that last compartment because I have 2 freezes, which will help the warden, help her. So yeah, I think we're gonna get this one too. So that wasn't my strongest day on offense. Oh, I did the math wrong. 303. Yeah, I got those 2 fails. That 98, I couldn't believe that base was crushed. So that happens. But yeah, max of 120 means plus 28 minimum on defense, or overall in the day. Maybe I can get another defense though based on how today's going. So a little bit bailed out by my base today. Not my best day on offense, especially considering yesterday's and whatnot. But we'll continue to push. Yesterday I did miss a defense and went plus 49. So another plus 30-ish. Like I've moved a lot here in the last couple of days, facing some better bases, better players. So let's try and stay locked in until the kind of middle section of the season. There's still 21 days left, 3 weeks. But yeah, around that 2-week mark, people are really starting to push. So yeah, let's just try and make sure we stay focused through that and can get our best finish of all time. So yeah, that'll do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.